What if I told you that the secret to radiant, youthful skin doesn't require 10 different expensive products or a multi-step routine? When it comes to your skin looking its best, less is more. To get youthful, radiant, glowing skin, you only need a few minutes and a few multitasking products. So today, I'm going to show you my daily morning essentials that have kept my skin looking radiant and youthful all year. Keep watching. I entered my 7th decade a few weeks ago, and I have to say that the week leading up to my birthday was challenging. My to-do list was long, and as the days progressed, it got more and more complicated. However, the one bright spot of each day was in the morning when I got up and looked in the mirror. My skin was looking pretty good, especially for a 70-year-old. And I want you to feel the same way when you look in the mirror first thing in the morning. I want you to think that, for whatever my age, my skin's looking pretty good. This year, I have pared down to the most simple, easy, and supportive skincare and makeup essentials. It's not so much a beauty routine as it is more of a lifestyle shift for inner glow that also translated into an outer glow. I'm going to show you my morning skincare routine and the minimal makeup that I wear every single day. You're going to see that most of these products are multitasking products, and I'm starting with the cleanser that I use every single morning. This is the Glow Baby Brightening Face Wash from Pacifica. So not only does this give you a very gentle cleanse, it also gives you light exfoliation, which helps to even out your skin tone. This has got alpha hydroxy acids as well as vitamin C. So I start my day with a good, gentle cleanse, and to help this product really get in there and exfoliate, I use it on a washcloth, on one of these nubby terry cloth washcloths. I pay particular attention to around the mouth area, to this area, to make sure that I exfoliate my lips with this, and around the outside of the face. Usually doesn't get a lot of exfoliation attention either. So between these two, my skin tone has really evened out. Even dark circles under the eyes are not as prominent as they once were. That usually happens in the shower. When I get out of the shower, the first thing I do is I want to put on a soothing, not so much toner step. This is more of just a hydration step. And it's the Bamboo Earth Intense Hydration Facial Mist that calms, rejuvenates, and hydrates your skin, so that if your skin may be feeling a little tingly or touchy after your morning cleanse, this calms everything down. They keep the ingredients here very simple. Aside from water, you've got hydrosols of frankincense and immortelle. So those are two herbs that are skin loving, that really help your skin to give it more of a youthful appearance, a youthful glow. There's also turmeric hydrosol in here. So this is really nice. Anytime, whether I'm doing, anytime I might be doing anything out of the ordinary, like a treatment or something, I always follow it up with this, because my skin just feels so much better and looks so much better. Because hydration, I have something in my eye. Hydration is the key. And not only outer hydration, but I do want to say a quick word for inner hydration, because the first thing I do before I even get in the shower in the morning is I drink a big glass of water. I then follow that up with another glass of water, because if I don't, I can see it. I can see it in my face. I can see more wrinkles. I can see my face looking more drawn. The circles under my eyes show up, and they're very dark. They can be very dark. Non-negotiable. The first step: water, water, water. Pure, clean, fresh. And sometimes when I recently went to a spa for vacation, and after your spa treatment, they had this big pitcher of water that was a citrus water. So it had a little squeeze of lemon, lime, and orange juices in it. And it was so good and refreshing. So I've been doing that as well. I usually do it in the afternoon as kind of a pick-me-up. But yes, citrus water or just plain water, just get the water in. Now, the one thing about Pacifica is this is really affordable. Bamboo Earth, these products do last a long time. This bottle has lasted me months using it every day, sometimes twice a day. But if you're on a tight budget, I can also recommend the Rose Water and Glycerin Spray from Heritage Store. This is also really nice to hydrate your skin and soothe it. And I use this actually not only on my face, but on my whole body. Like if I need a little bit of refreshment during the day, I can spritz this on over makeup or freshen up any part of my body that maybe has gotten sweaty or uncomfortable during the day. Love this for that. And that's very affordable. Then we get to my serum. I used to have cocktail 3 serums every morning. This is a little excessive, so I have now got it down to 1 serum. Every morning, I use the Elfrida Face and Neck Firming Serum. This is primarily a peptide serum. The second ingredient in here is argireline, and then that's followed with a lot of moisturizing ingredients. So it's primarily a peptide serum. It is to firm up the neck, but they suggest that you put this on your whole face, and I do every morning. Everywhere. And this is, right now, this is actually on sale for 40% off at the Elfrida website. So after I finish this, I'm going to order another bottle. I probably am down to like half this bottle. And one and done, it's a great serum because it's got moisturizing ingredients in it like sunflower oil, glycerin, aloe. Once you put this on, your moisturizer optional, at least I am. So that the final step in my morning skincare routine is the face and body sunscreen from Sky and Soul. And this is another moisturizer. It's got all the nice jojoba, beef tallow, vitamin E, radish root ferment in here, all these skin-loving, moisturizing, soothing ingredients, as well as a physical sunscreen. And if you're one of those people who are like, oh no, I can't do physical sunscreens, they're too heavy, they leave my white cast, let me just say that in 2025, physical sunscreens have come a long way from when I first started using them back in like 2014. And even then, they weren't that bad. I used Davita back then, which was a lotion, and it was lovely. But this disappears into the skin, keeps your skin hydrated all day long, gives you an SPF 50 without a white cast or a flashback, and goes on. When it applies like a heavier lotion. So you can rub it, it rubs in very easily. I use it on my face, my neck, my décolleté, the whole 9 yards. And I love it, love it. So literally it's 4 products in the morning. Gentle cleanse, hydration, serum, and moisturizing and protection, sun protection. It takes me 2 minutes, maybe, not even. And I think the reason that this has been working so well is because I've been consistent with it. Consistency is the key, especially when you're trying to feed your skin from the inside out and then support what you're doing on the inside by using very gentle, natural products on the outside. So yeah, this stuff is not gonna like do anything to change your skin overnight. You're working on that. At least I've been working on that from the inside. So that's the morning skincare routine. Makeup is next, but before I leave skincare altogether, I do want to talk about one more multitasking product that I don't use on my face that often, but I use it on my body every single day, and that is this Pure Willow Bark Pure Pore Toner from Andalou Naturals. Now, willow bark is the precursor to salicylic acid. So this is a gentle exfoliant as well as an astringent, has astringent qualities. I use this on my body, on my torso every day to, it helps exfoliate the skin and even everything out. I decided to apply this, it's so soothing that I decided to try it under my arms after I shave, and it was so nice and soothing that I mixed up in a little spray bottle. I put some of this, a little witch hazel, and a teensy tiny bit of alcohol, and I spray that under my arms every morning as kind of a pre-deodorizer before I put my deodorant on. I recently did an exfoliating mask, face mask, that was clay that you mix up, and I mixed this in with jojoba oil and then mixed the mask on and put that on my face. And again, soothing with a little extra exfoliation from this toner. So I should probably do like a whole video on how how many ways I've learned to use this toner, because it is really, really good, and again, very affordable. Before I jump into makeup, if you're enjoying this video so far, then please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed already and you want to see more from me, then please consider subscribing. All right, here we go. So I'm going to talk you through my daily makeup routine while I show myself applying the products. Also, you can see what my skin looks like without any makeup at all. And I start every morning with the RMS Uncover Up Concealer. I'll put my shade on the screen, and this I use under my eyes, around the inside of my eyelid, any area on my face where I feel like I want just a little bit of coverage. This blends in beautifully. You can use sometimes, but I don't always, but sometimes I'll use a makeup sponge to, a damp beauty blender type sponge to just kind of push it into the skin. But again, you don't need to. You can get in close to my eyes and see that it doesn't, because this product is so hydrating, it doesn't crinkle up. It doesn't dry out under your eyes. It just looks beautiful all day. And in my case, it stays where I put it. Now, after I finish my morning skincare routine, my face is ready for makeup. It's glowing, it's healthy looking, it looks kind of plump, it's plumped up a little bit. So I don't have to use a lot of this cover up concealer, just where I feel like I need a little extra. Some days I just put it under my eyes and go out the door, and that's it. Once I get that on, I then pull out my Lily Lolo bronzer, and that is to just warm up, give some warmth to the face. So I put it on the high points only. Cheekbones, forehead, that's it. I don't use my bronzer to like carve out a cheekbone or anything like that. I just want to have that warmth on my face. And then to keep the look kind of cohesive, I will get a smaller brush and apply the bronzer to my eyelids. It just gives them a little bit of warmth and a little bit of depth, and that's it. Then comes the secret, and that is the eyebrows. My eyebrow, I have two products that are essential, but the Exabrow is the linchpin. It is the key. It is everything for my brows. Because I think, been doing some dietary tweaking, my brows are growing in. We can talk about that more, but I have more of them, particularly on the sides. It could also be that there's something in this product that's doing it as well. But whatever, I've got more brows, and a well-groomed brow can take 10 years off your face. They are the frame that anchors and balances the features of your face, so that when someone is looking at you, their eyes naturally come to rest on your eyes, on this part of your face, exactly where you want them to rest. You want fuller, well-defined brows with a soft, subtle arch. Overplucked or too thin or harsh brows, brow color particularly, can age you. So We want to avoid that. We want our brows to just look very natural and fluffy and balanced. After I've applied the Exa Brow, if I feel like there's some areas that need a little touching up, I will then go in with the Merit Brow 1990. Don't use it every day, but some days I do need it. Like for being on camera today, yes, I did use it. If I'm just running out to Tai Chi class, then I probably won't put that on. I'll just go with the Exa Brow, groom my, comb my brows into a nice shape, and I'm done. Sometimes I will push a purple eyeliner pencil into the lash line of my brows. Not every time, not every day, but some days if I want to do a little extra, I will do that. And then to finish off the eyes, you want fluffy eyelashes. So I've been using an eyelash curler, and in this day I use the Honest Beauty. I use that on most days because it's quick and it gets the job done. And I put it on my upper eyelashes only, and then just a teensy tiny bit on the lower lashes so that you can actually see them. And then for lips, I like to keep it natural, so I will use a natural lip liner like this one from Jane Iredale. The shade is Spice, and it's very close to my own lip shade. And then I will never be without this product, ever. This is the Hurrah Vanilla Bean Lip Balm. I use this in the daytime. I use it at nighttime before I go to bed. It is just the best hydrator for the lips that I have used. It's not too heavy, it's not too waxy, it's just perfect. So if I cover my lips in a lip liner, blot that off, and then apply something like this over it, my lips look natural, they look moist, and I don't have to worry about leaving my lipstick behind all on every glass or every utensil that I touch during the course of the day. This is so affordable. I compare it to the Ilia lip balm, the lip, they call it the lip whip. That's it. The lip whip for the nighttime. You put it on at night and it leaves your lips all moisturized and plump and juicy in the day. This does the same thing at a fraction of the cost. So I love this. I love the Ilia, but I love this as well. And as a result, everywhere I go, this goes with me. Another, if I'm going to put on lipstick, it'll be the one that I put on today, which is Baby. But most of the time I don't, because I know that if I'm out and about and doing stuff, it's going to come off. And then I'd have to reapply it. So I would rather, if I'm going to reapply anything, I would rather reapply something like this so that my lips feel conditioned and moist and, all that good stuff all day long. This is the point where I ask you to share your daily ritual with me. Are you happy with it? Do you love what you see in the mirror when you wake up in the morning? Could it use a little bit of improvement? If so, let me know your thoughts, because it's important that you really listen to your body and respond to its needs. They may be different than mine. Now, I don't particularly have dry skin, but in the mornings, especially if I have not had enough water the day or the night before, my skin can be very dry and always sensitive. I always have to deal with that, which is why I stick to products that are very gentle, because my skin doesn't like to be overly stimulated. So if you have a routine that you've customized, that you're in the process of customizing, or that you like to make changes to, put it in the comments below and let's talk about it. I bet you many of us have some products in common that we use, because we're getting older and looking our best, looking younger. I said the Y word. But yeah, okay, looking younger. There's nothing wrong with that. If if you'd like to look younger, then go for it. Do what you need to do to get there. Because I am happy. Like I said, there are many things in my life, in my physical body, that I'm not particularly thrilled with right now, but at least I can look in the mirror in the morning and look more or less like myself, at least the way that I see myself. So share your thoughts on getting older, your morning rituals, what you're looking forward to, what you're not. Put all that in the comments below and let's talk about it. The skin on my face is still smooth and glowing. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching today. Again, if you enjoyed the video, then please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed and you want to see more from me, then please consider subscribing. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, and that way you won't miss a thing here at Free Range Diva. Okay, everyone, until I see you in my next video, just going to wish you a wonderful day, wonderful week. Take good care of yourselves, and I'll talk to you again very, very soon. Bye!